Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Queen Walkers, we got TJN Esports, and it's gonna be a fun day. We got 3 Queen Walkers matches lined up back to back to back. So we're gonna be able to see a lot of Queen Walkers action coming up. It's going to be amazing. Super amazing. We start off with Yada in this matchup. Going in with a little Warden Walk action. Freezy Free Spell. Cocoa Balloon. Sneezy on the Grand Warden. Furnace helping. Flame Flinger in behind as well. Alright. Sure. Sure. Grand Warden steps up. Gonna go for that Expo quite easily. Nice. Very nice. I'm trying to get my stream stuff set up. There we go. There we go. What's up, everybody? Alright, over here, we got the Ice Golem. We got the Super Barbarians making their way inside. Sweet. It's all working out. The wall break was good. The Royal Champion from 6 o'clock. She's got the Spirit Fox. She's got the Electric Boots. Rocket Spears for later. Jump Spell gives us great access to the entire core of the base. Likely an Eternal Tome. It's exactly what we're rocking with to help the Super Bowlers stay alive through the core of the base when there's a lot of damage coming up. Rocket Balloons on defense. We should be able to easily get through those. There's the Warden ability. Finally popped. Tornado Trap hitting the Royal Champion on the south side of the base. She's doing the spinny over there. Super Wizard Tower ready to do a lot of damage. We did drop a Druid to help out this Royal Champion. Looks like it's working for now. Druid will expire soon. Royal Champion getting through that Super Wizard Tower. We're about to get the Town Hall. Yes, the bowlers are still healthy, man. The Queen popped her ability, but she's healthy. The Grand Warden, healthy. We still have 4 spells. We're going to use one for the Royal Champion right now as she's popping the Rocket Spears. Baby Drag on the outside of the base hits the Seeking Air Mine immediately. Totem Spell, Skelly Spell, distracting. We're losing the bowlers. We're losing the Warden. The Queen taking a lot of damage. Only 1 healer left. Go with the Invis. Queen picks up the Inferno Tower on the top side. We got Yetis. We got a Giant. We got Sneezy going for the Ricochet Cannon. What the? Queen, you're a little special. Royal Champion will go take out that Ricochet Cannon. Queen didn't want to step over there and get it. That was goofy.
Nice shirt.
Queen will pick up the Hero Hall. Royal Champion is still helping with cleanup, and that is a 3-star all day long. Queen Walkers with a triple to start this match. Hey, yo. What is going on over there? What is going on? Mr. H-ster with the 5 gifted subs on Twitch. Let's go. Thank you for that love. How you doing, homie? How you doing, homie? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And Black Devil with the Twitch Prime. Let's go. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up? Ooh, let me get this chat over here working. I was helping Kiddo get ready for the day this morning. I almost missed the first attack. Boom. Alright. I think we're good. All is good. Just stopping in for a second. Thanks for checking in, man. Nice hearing from you.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's going to be a good day, alright? We got 3 Queen Walkers matches back to back to back. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Alright. I got my coffee. Your hair literally froze to your head when you went outside. Dude, it's so cold here today. Oh my gosh. I was complaining in the last stream about how it's been like the driest winter in forever here in Colorado Springs. And then the next day, literally yesterday, 12 inches of snow in one day. I can't even go outside. TJN Esports, what do you got? Royal Champion. Gonna take out the Expo. Sweet. Couple of invisibility spells to help out. We'll get through the Super Wizard Tower. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We do have the recall spell. We do have Meteor Golems for afterward. We'll let the funnel here develop as we take a nice sip of coffee. Coffee is yummy. Coffee is yummy. Royal Champion grabs the Expo. Gonna go in for the Monolith. We don't have any more Invis spells, so we have to recall before getting the Monolith and the Poison Tower. It's a little sad. Would have been bonus points, big bonus points, if we got both of those out of the way. But oh well. Media Golems are inbound. Let's do it. Let's do it. One meteor golem going for the enemy archer queen. Send a headhunter over there to fight her, and that works. Totem spell to distract. Queen on the outside to funnel with the king. Okay. Interesting. Usually you send the queen into the with the meteor golems on this attack. Overgrowth, that monolith that he skipped. Royal Champion is redeployed with the meteor golems. Very interesting. We'll get the Town Hall with ease. Royal Champion's getting out in front. She's going to take a lot of damage unless we're using a lot of spells to help her out. She's toast pretty soon. Pop the Warden ability. That'll keep her alive an extra 10 seconds. But after that, she's in trouble. King with the Snake Bracelet. Trying to beat on the wall because he wants to go fight the enemy Royal Champion there. And that Royal Champion's coming over to fight Meteor Golems. This is getting a little chaotic. Royal Champion. I don't even think she got all her rocket spears off, did she? She went down. Second Overgrowth was deployed again on the monolith. Meteor Golem still working their way to the right. Queen popping ability. King is dead. Yikes. This is fizzling out fast. Giant getting beat on a wall. Nice archer on the right side of the base for a couple buildings. Overgrowth expires. Monolith ready to do damage. The Revenge Tower has just been popping off, deleting the entire army. Look at it go, dude. It's gonna just wreck these queens. Oh my goodness, the queen stood no chance. Bye-bye, queen. That's a big old rip. Huge defense for Kazuma. Giant can grab another building here. Maybe. Definitely. Grabs the mortar. Can we at least get the Nat 69? There's 69. Tell me the baby drag hits a Seeking Air Mine, so we get Nat 69. 13, 12, 11. Make a decision. You gotta drop it. You could probably get a building up there. Just one Tesla. Decides to go over there. Grabs the building for 70%. Hey, yo. How we doing this morning, ladies and gentlefish? Coffee and protein. That's how you start your day. Do 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 do. We got NFL football playoffs starting today. Woo! You're cold and going to complain about it, as you should. As you should. What did they have you driving, or what did you pick to drive while you're here? Hopefully it's not a little rear-wheel drive car. You're in an Outback? Okay. That should be okay, at least. It'd be funny if they put you in a little rear-wheel drive car. You should be able to make it to me. I'm going to go out after the stream and just shovel the entire street just for you. Ryuda! We got 9 Electro Dragons, 9 Totem Spells. This should be fun. This should be fun. Flame Flinger on the top side of the base. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna take out the bomb tower. Flame Flinger should be able to get several buildings here. With a couple of Totem Spells, we could potentially get all the way to the monolith. We shall see. We shall see what he decides to do. All the dragon-style attacks we've been seeing in this current meta, though, they start with a Flame Flinger, and you gotta wait like a minute and a half before you even drop the dragons. It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Flame Flinger will take out the other bomb tower. Now, the monolith is already quite damaged, which is really nice. Is it still getting damaged as we speak? It is, from that fire effect. That's wild. Skeleton spell to distract. Sure. And the Flame Flinger is already dead. That's beautiful. King, Frosty, right side of the base. Archer Queen with him. Cool. Take out that Hero Hall. We'll wall break here on the southeast. Why are we wall breaking for E-Drags? Was he trying to pull the Poison Tower or something with that? I don't know. E-Drag's trying to get the Revenge Tower with the extra Totem Spell. They might. They might. I think they will. E-Drag's on the right. Eternal Tome and Healing Tome. What a combo. No Rage Gem. Queen's low on HP. She doesn't have to pop ability. King's not to pop ability. Spiky Ball does some damage. Magic Mirror gets 3 Queens doing damage. Minion Prince Dark Orb effect was beautiful. Covered a lot of the base there with that. Also has the Meteor Staff putting in some work right now. But these E-Drags are dying so fast. Why are you not using your totem spells, dude? Use more totem. All your E-Drags are dead because the Bomb Hive does crazy damage. You need to drop a totem spell right in front of the Bomb Hive when you're doing this. Bye-bye E-Drags. Minion Prince also dead. We got some super minions out of that Flame Flinger on the top side of the base. The Queen somehow still alive. 3 totem spells. Hold on. Are you saying there's a chance? We got to get through this whole west side of the base. We got 2 more totems to do it. After that one. That E-Drag will pick up the Ricochet Cannon in the core. Okay. Drop another totem. Sure. Remember, the totem also distracts the air defense. Down goes the air defense. We're going for this multi-archer tower. We get the other air defense. Those 4 super minions are still alive, by the way. But we're running out of time. We got the defenses there. We got to get the super wizard tower. We got to get the storage. 7 seconds. Come on. Come on. Queen just beating on the wall. Super minions go faster. 2, 1. Time fail for Ryuta with the E-Dragons. Man, I thought he had it. Nice try. Oh boy. Change to horizontal mode. If you guys are watching on the YouTube short stream, I'm also streaming in normal YouTube mode, horizontal mode, at the same time. It's a different stream though. Just click on my profile and go to the horizontal stream if you don't like the vertical one. Shock with the YouTube membership. Let's go. Cheers, buddy. How you doing, Mr. Shock? How you doing? What up, my heady? Stig in the house. Let's go. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? TJN. Invis, invis, invis. You better hurry. Fireball to the monolith. Drop those earthquake spells. Everything behind the town hall is toast. Even the town hall is on like 5% health. That's great. But holy heck, your warden is on 0% health. Usually you want to keep him alive. He had no plan to save him or what? Ruh-roh. We dropped the queen, we dropped the healers. She just keeps going around the walls. Drop the totem spell. The headhunter. Do headhunters target the long shot? I don't even remember. I think that was a yes. I think that's what it was targeting. Takes out the enemy queen as well. Gonna start walking up. We skip the town hall. Oh well, you could literally send 1 minion to it. Just don't delay. I guess it doesn't matter because it's on 5% health. There you go. There you go. Town hall will be secured. Troop launcher is in. Meteor golems from the top side of the base. King way up at 12 o'clock. Royal champion inbound as well. Let's do it. But no Grand Warden for the entire remainder of the attack. It does feel sketchy. That Rage Gem usually comes in clutch. We got the overgrowth in the core. We got the first Rage Spell helping out the main army. King on the outside, he's still doing just fine. Royal Champion making her way in between. Got a Totem Spell helping to distract for her. Troop Launcher throwing barrels into the middle of the base. 1 Meteor Golem is going to kind of go off direction from the rest of the units. And he's going to pull the main group of healers. It's a little bit of a unfortunate event. The Overgrowth's going to expire and those healers are all toast. Pop the Queen ability, pop the Champion ability, pop the King ability. Yeah, no, this stands no chance, bro. You need your Warden to stay alive for this sort of attack to work. Absolutely. Doesn't even make it through the core. As soon as anything got close to the Revenge Tower, they were toast. Giant will grab an extra building. Super Barbs on the outside, going for percentage points. That'll get them a few extra. They got 70% on their first attack. I thought it was going to be a Nat 69. We got another chance at the Nat 69 here. Hold on. You're going for a Wizard Tower when you could just go for 2 Collectors. He thinks he might be able to get all 3. That's why he did it. Oh. Should have dropped that barb on the left side of the mortar. Still works. Still works. He's going to get 70 again, just like the first attacker for them. They finished with 70%. Nice try. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh,
What up, Elijah?
yeah.
Captain Ads. Nice name.
Lexnos.
IU 20 months. Let's go. That feels like forever. Cheers to that. Thank you so much for that support. Boom, boom, boom. What up, Laser Girl? How's everybody doing? Almost 4-star? Almost. Both their attacks have been exactly 70. Whew. Brother, if you don't like the vertical stream, I'm also streaming in horizontal mode. Just click on the other one. There's 3 different live streams you can choose from. I'm doing great, Ghost. How are you? How are you? Do 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 do. Gaku, third attack for Navi. Oh, nobody reminded me to get the Warbot up and running. Let's see if I can actually do that. Let's see if I can do that. While Gaku does the setup here with the Angry Jelly. Rage spell on the Grand Warden. I'm waiting for my Warbot to load up. Maybe that'll take a minute. We're going to take out the Ricochet Cannon. We're making a nice little funnel. Do we have a Fireball? No, we don't. No Earthquake spells. No Fireball. Warden taking a lot of damage. We go with the Invis spell. Cool. There's the totem, and here are the Meteor Golems. I guess we made enough of a funnel. He doesn't even want the scatter shot. Okay. We're just going to enter straight into the Town Hall compartment anyway. Looks like it. Looks like it. Troop launcher is there. Baby Drag going for the bomb tower. Sweet. Overgrowth spell. Hits a lot of defenses. Tornado Trap hitting the healers. A little bit awkward, but at least the scatter shot's hidden from the overgrowth spell. So now we're back on track. King up at 12 o'clock, finding a lot of Teslas up there. Finding a lot of Skelly Traps up there. We got to go with the Invis just to keep the Warden alive. He's getting targeted by, what, maybe the long shot? I don't know. Losing another healer to a Seeking Air Mine. Poison spells inbound on the enemy CC troops. The overgrowth expires. The scatter shot's doing damage. We're popping a Warden ability. Troop launcher throws this last barrel. We have one more overgrowth we could deploy. King Royal Champion working on the upper side of the base. These Meteor Golems need to get through the wall. Why is Warden stepping that way? That was weird. Sometimes he just completely does his own thing for like 2 seconds. The scary thing about it is he often gets targeted when he does that. Royal Champion popping her Rocket Spear abilities on that upper side of the base. Warden, again, trying to get out in front of everybody. He's going to get targeted by the Revenge Tower next. He's so dead. Bye, Warden. Queens on the left. They're still going to get some decent value. We got through the Revenge Tower with those 2 Meteor Golems. The Royal Champion is going to die, unfortunately. So the east side of the base is going to stay up. The Monolith is going to start killing these Meteor Golems one at a time. Who's in the core? Is that the Barb King in the core? I can't even tell. You see the HP bar. The Queen's dead. Barb King. Yeah, it is the Barb King. He looks so small with that skin. Gets over there, dies to the Monolith. Sneezy trying to go for another building. He's going to grab it. It's going to get into the mid-80s, but that's it for Gaku. Not able to get through the back end of the base here. A little bit unfortunate with some of the way things went, but it's a defense for TJN Esports. Nice try, Mr. Gaku. Alright, alright, alright. Why is this not working? Trying to get the Warbot working. Gotta log in with Discord. I hate when it logs me out. You should just stay logged in forever. Forever and ever. Why are you not logging in? Did I upgrade my Town Hall 10 walls? Yeah, a long time ago. Enjoying winter and longer days? Nice. I'm doing great. Orion, how are you? What up, Reno? The warbot's not working. Oh well. Jump spell, sneaky goblin. Let's go. This guy's farming right now. He's farming against Queen Walkers. Send these sneaky goblins. Let's get that town hall. Oh yeah. Oh no. You better have more. Is that all he's got? Has to go with the invis spell. That'll work. That'll work. Down goes the town hall. The first star is secured. GG, my gamer. He has a lava hound. He's got a lot of clone spells. What's next? What are we waiting for? I'm very confusion. Finally, we do something. Jeez, what's up with that? Hello? Super Archer bomb on the outside of the base? You just lost half of them to a giant bomb. Your next invis was late. What is going on? Why are there so many Super Archers? All that for like 16 buildings. We send the meteor golems. We used every single spell to make the smallest funnel I've ever seen. Oh, did he forget the blimp? Is that what happened? That was supposed to be a blimp and he was going to go into the core of the base. Oh, that's unfortunate. If he just didn't have the blimp in his army composition. He didn't even use any siege machine at all. That's super unfortunate. You got to double check when you're making your friendly war army, guys. You gotta triple check. You got siege machines. Meteor Golem's gonna do their thing, work their way to the left. One of them's gonna go up toward the Revenge Tower. Probably he's just gonna die. Queen, King, moving to the left side of the base. Where is the Royal Champion? Is she already dead? Champion's already dead. Super unfortunate. Nobody's going for that Inferno Tower, and it's smoking the healers. Poison Tower effect slowing him down. The whole army's just gonna fizzle out right there, man. Super sad news. Dang, I'm curious to see with a blimp what he could have done with a Super Archer blimp. But oh well, we may never know. We may never know. This one's gonna be 64. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, my warbot's just not loading at all. It's super unfortunate. What's up, everybody? Hello, Lynn. How are we doing? How are we doing on this fine Tuesday? Are we doing a friendly war soon? Maybe. Maybe after the update. The update where they've already announced the balance changes. Ugh. I think things will be exciting after the update. For sure. Let's see. Today's Saturday. What else is going on today? Boom, boom, boom. Well, lots of matches tomorrow, too. I might not be able to stream tomorrow, though. If my wife works tonight, which she's supposed to. What's the best strategy? Air or ground? Most of the pros are using ground right now. With healers. Some sort of ground attack with healers. Needing a coffee? I feel that. I'm chugging one right now. Kazuma. We got 3 meteor golems, 2 furnaces, 1 overgrowth, 3 earthquakes. Means we're probably cooking up a juicy fireball. Sweet. Warden starting on the bottom side of the base with the healers. 1 furnace helping, sending the little furnace mites down to the bottom left. Another one on the right side. Flame Flinger working at 9 o'clock as well. Should we stay zoomed out and try to see everything? I want to see this fireball. Let's see if it's juicy. Down goes the air defense. We're going for the Expo next. He didn't even need to use the Angry Jelly. I guess that's what the furnaces are for. The furnaces funnel. Is that what he wanted? I think so. Hits everything over there. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. Nice fireball, Kazuma. Grand Warden, is he fighting the enemy champion? No, he's not. Who is he going to fight? He's going for a storage. We're going to drop the queen to the left. Let's do it. Let's do it. Warden pulled by the queen. Meteor golems dropping on the left. We find lots of Teslas. Lots of skelly traps over here. Flame Flinger grabbed at least 3 buildings, I think. After that ricochet cannon goes down. And it does. Just the queen and warden making their way inside. These meteor golems are being super slow. Sure. This pathing feels interesting. King on the right side going to fight the enemy king. There is a minion prince there. We send 1 headhunter. But there's skellies fighting your headhunter. Queen to fight the enemy long shot. That'll work, dude. All of his meteor golems are pretty much dead just from clearing out that left side funnel. Now this is basically just a queen charge. He's got an extra meteor golem out of the flame flinger. Warden steps in probably the worst spot possible because this overgrowth expires. There's a monolith and a revenge tower ready to shoot the warden. Queen pops her ability. She'll take the town hall. The royal champion came in behind the king. She took out the enemy minion prince. She's going to try to clear up these defenses on the east side of the base. We're freezing those hardcore defenses again, but I don't think it was worth it because the warden, the meteor golem, they're dying anyway. Queen can actually reach all those defenses. We're going to invis her. Probably worth invising her again, or do you use it on the champion? What do you think? Use it on the queen. She can get the revenge tower, bro. Use it on the queen. Why not? Why don't you use it on the queen? You have the invis. He wants to save it for the champion. And he uses it now. Oh, no. Was that the right call? He's not going to get it, for sure. This revenge tower is something else. Look at that. Boom. And once the revenge tower locks on, she's dead. She's dead in like 1.2 seconds. Archer on the top side gets an extra building. It's a 96%. So close for Mr. Kazuma. The lead is not by that much. TJN could actually catch up with a 3-star. Oh boy. Alright, it's just impossible to log in to the Warbot. TJ in, an Archer Queen, a Grand Warden. Ice Golem freezes right away. Doesn't really hit anything useful with that freeze effect. We have to invis for the ricochet cannon. Take that out. Go back up the other way. Invis right there. We wall break, but she's going back around the other way. Ugh. And she's not even going inside the walls. This is super awkward. I don't like the pathing. We're going to skip the expo. Probably needed that for the funnel. We wall break again. Okay, sure. Queen will fight the minion prince. Then get the expo. Poison tower effect is pulled. We kind of have made a funnel now. Go for the fire spitter. Queen taking a lot of damage. There's the recall. Get her out of there. Redeploy toward the outside of the base. Sure. Dude, this bomb hive? Okay. Queen got healed, thankfully. She was on 1 HP and the bomb from the bomb hive was about to hit her. Troop launcher deployed. Totem spell distracting. Doesn't quite soak up the bomb from the bomb hive, but oh well. It might be a good thing as we pass it, unless the healers are getting hit. They did once. Another totem spell deployed. Queen, Warden working inside with the meteor golem soon. The royal champion king deployed further to the left. We're going to get the town hall with ease. We have the overgrowth spell for later. A triple here for TJN could get them back in this match to where we're tied. Down goes the town hall. Skeleton spell to help distract for the royal champion as she makes her way inside the walls finally. Revenge tower looking scary in the middle of the base. We're going to freeze it first. We do have the overgrowth. Where does he want to use it? There's a warden ability. Juicy. We're safe. We can just take out the revenge tower. Don't you dare overgrowth it now. You need to take it out while you're safe from the eternal tome. We're going to overgrowth way over on the right. Sure. That'll help a little bit. Queen's gonna have to beat through a wall after she fights these skellies. Royal Champion popping a Rocket Spear ability. We only have a poison spell left, so really no more spell support. King on the outside of the base still has an ability. Queen probably has a magic mirror with a frozen arrow. Interesting. She gets through the wall here. Healers are being kind of dumb. Healers are dead as heck. Queen's got to pop her ability now. Got the magic mirror out. Need to pop the king ability. It'll go to the monolith. Yes. Frost might slow it down, but the queens died so fast. Man, it was close. It was close. It would have been cool if they made this match interesting by getting a triple here. But they're not going to get it. It's the closest attack for their team for sure. 93% running out of time. NT. Yada's base holds. Oh, baby. Lava Loon Puppet and Life Gem. Ooh. There's a lot of equipments getting changed in the next update. Mostly slight buffs to a lot of underused equipments. You'll be getting an energy drink soon. Which one would you recommend? Either a Celsius or just get like a zero sugar monster. Zero sugar monster is usually my go-to, but I'm sure it's nowhere near one of the healthier options. I definitely drink more coffee than I do energy drinks, though. I don't drink that many energy drinks anymore. Stars coming in with the Flame Flinger. We got 10 Electro Dragons, 10 Totem Spells. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to start with that Flame Flinger. We're going to wait 5 ever for that Flame Flinger to make a funnel. Trying to distract the mortar with some small troops. That should hopefully work. Plenty of archers over there for the mortar to aim at. Nice. Down goes that mortar. Now we can go for the multi-gear tower and the multi-archer towers, as long as the expos don't reach us. 2 E-Drags on the left, working in tandem. We're going to go ahead and rage them up. The pathing for E-Drags is always so goofy. Oh my gosh, they're not even going inside that rage. Nice totem spell. That distracts. We'll take out the ricochet cannon. Question is, can we take out the queen? She's on 1 HP. Come on, get her, get her, get her, get her. All the E-Drags coming in from the south. Early warn ability. That queen did go down. We pop the warn ability immediately as he drops all the other dragons. Okay. King on the right side of the base. Queen in behind. Wall break over there. We're going in to fight the long shot. Minion Prince ability hits everything in the core. Wow, what an ability right there. Flame Flicker still getting great value. Minion Prince low on HP. The Fire Spitter did a lot of damage to him. He actually goes to Phoenix ability. Bye-bye, Minion Prince. King, Queen on the right side. Gonna pick up the Ricochet Cannon. Very nice. We're gonna get through the core here with the help of a couple more totem spells. We do have the freeze. We're gonna use it on the Revenge Tower. These Inferno Towers do more damage to big old E-Dragons than you think. When you got 2 Inferno Dragons just hitting like 6 E-Drags at a time, it just pulls away at their health. Queen Magic Mirror with the Giant gets through the wall. That Revenge Tower is still up. All the E-Dragons are dead. Spiky Ball does some nice damage. We have 1 more totem spell. Gonna drop it in the middle of everything. The Flame Flinger is still a Flame Flinger. What troops do we have in there? Super. Minions. Help us out. We got through the Revenge Tower. We got through the Expo. Hold on. King's distracting. Giant can get out in front. This stands a chance. Mr. Stars. Mr. Stars with the 10 Electro Dragons. 99% and 100. Ladies and gentlemen, at Town Hall 18, Esports mode, the hardest modifier. Electro Dragons are what you should use.
That was legitness.
Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Did I get that backtrack recorded? Hold on. Let me check something. Did I double save it? No. Perfect. 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 I don't know why the warbot won't load. It's actually pretty annoying. What is that you're drinking? I have coffee here. I just finished my protein shake. And I've also got water. We drink water out of a Spider-Man cup. We wear a Pokemon shirt. We stream Clash of Clans. TJN with the final attack of the match. Early Lava Hound. Battle Blimp is in. We got more clone spells. We do not get over the wall. But it's Super Archers. Clone spell might get us over the wall. Yes, it does. There's the rage. We have a chance at blowing up part of the court. Come on, Super Archers. What can you do? What can you do? They're grabbing a couple buildings. They're going to get the Revenge Tower. We're just going to completely abandon the Super Archers on the left and not even use the invis spells on them. We still could have hit everybody with those invis. I don't know why he made that decision. Got the Town Hall. Didn't quite get the long shot. Or the spell towers. Would have been really nice to have the spell towers out of the way. Here we go with Meteor Golems on the left. The only thing I don't like about this is we have 0 spells for the rest of the attack. It's the only thing I don't like about that sort of opener. We're gonna just slowly make our way toward the bottom side of the base. Apprentice Warden helping out. Healers inside a Rage Gym doing a whole lot of healing. Baby Dragon shooting some fireballs. King at 6 o'clock. He's working over there now. Cool. Very cool. We'll take out the multi-archer tower. We'll take out these ice golems. It's going to take a while to get through these ice golems. We're going to get frozen so many times. Road champion will get the monolith while the king was distracting. King lost a lot of HP. Look how many snakes he spawned, though. So many snakes. Road champion, we're going to go ahead and pop her ability now. Got the Eternal Tome in full effect. A little bit of a spinny wheel there as the internet connection maybe isn't the greatest. We'll take out this enemy long shot, hopefully. We're going to eliminate the core. Road champion going to work her way down the right side of the base. Still got a queen ability. Got a couple super bars for the back end of the base, but without any spell support, I just can't help but feel like this fizzles out. Once the road champion gets out in front, no spell support to help her, she's donezo. Queen went to the outside of the base. She's getting blasted by Super Wizard Tower. All the healers in the core died. Meteor Golem's got no protection. The Warden goes down, and now we don't even have a Rage Gym. Very nice try to TJN Esports, but today was just Queen Walker's day. For sure. For sure. You can grab a few more buildings and try to get 80%. But that's all she wrote for this one. Very nice try, man. Archers will go down to the mortar. And that's going to be it. 77 NT. Overall, it's a win for Queen Walkers. 12 stars to 10. GG. Woo! We still got 2 more Queen Walkers matches. It's 3 Queen Walkers matches total, back to back to back. So we're just staying right here. We're watching more Queen Walkers. It's going to be awesome. Don't go anywhere. Unless you're just taking a bathroom break and getting some popcorn. Not going anywhere. Woo! Let's go. Your sleep schedule just filed a complaint. What time is it for you? More coffee? Oh, yeah. I poured myself a really big cup. So I might be good for the second match. I'm definitely going to get a second one of these big cups, though. I don't know how much this is, but it's got to be like 12 ounces instead of 8. This is a massive cup. Oh, baby. Potty time. Yes, yes, yes. All right, we can watch some replays while we wait for them to spin the next match. Lexnos, Kazuma left Queen Walker's clan? I don't think so, because he's Literally right there. Are you in Legends? No. I'm not really doing any attacks right now. I might just take the whole month off. Maybe when I'm on paternity leave, I'll feel like playing a lot of Clash. I don't know. I don't know, man. Starting to get to the point where I just like watching Clash of Clans and I don't really play anymore. Jack Daniel with soda. Nice, Captain Ads. What's up, Aditya? I'm not gonna be looking at anybody's villages. No base reviews, sorry. Might give stars the thumbnail. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, Kazi, I got you. Lol. Let me try the warbot one more time. See if we can get it to load. I don't know why it's broken today. I don't think it's gonna load. What's the prize pool for this tournament? I have no idea. There's too many different tournaments. Every war we're watching is from a different tournament that I just can't keep up with them. I can't keep up with them. And every single tournament's Discord server is completely different and has like 89 channels, and I just don't want to read all the channels. Like, sorry, but there's just way too many servers to be reading 89 channels in each one. I don't even know where to find that info. Dark Orb at the core is one of the most satisfying abilities of all time. I agree. Alright, they're spinning the next war. We can still go back and watch another replay. Sweet. Sweet. Boom, boom, boom. Who's texting me? All right. What's up, everybody on YouTube? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh gosh. Are there any games coming out this year you guys are excited for? And don't say GTA 6, because I'm like 70% sure it's going to get delayed until next year. It's going to get hit with its third delay. Lol. Try PUBG Mobile? Nah. If I want to play a battle royale game, I'll play Fortnite on my PlayStation. Sit on the couch and play on the big TV. I'm really not that into mobile games. I say as I probably have 20,000 hours in Clash of Clans. Yo, YZ Gaming 5213 with a super chat over on YouTube. Thank you so much. What currency is that? I don't even know what that is. Thank you. Oh, thank you, love. Did you make these? Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome. You're awesome. Oh, great. Hey, dear. I really need to start remembering to turn on
What?
Do Not Disturb here. How was Stranger Things? It was alright. I thought the ending was okay. It was decent. It wasn't bad. Like a lot of endings to shows are pretty bad. I thought it had a nice resolution. But it wasn't anything that was crazy awesome. According to this meta, what you prefer, Meteor Golem or Drag? Dude, I'm honestly kind of thinking Dragon attacks are more entertaining. Meteor Golems were cool for a while because they were just new to me. But I'm already starting to get bored of them. Just like Root Riders, eventually you just get so bored of them. Town Hall 17 Roots or Town Hall 18 Meteors? I still feel like Meteor Golems are slightly less brain dead than Root Riders, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. They're pretty similar, which is unfortunate. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, why Clash is not getting as many views as Clash Royale? I think Clash Royale has gotten a lot of extra hype this past year, thanks to a bunch of streamers, big streamers, for sure. I think Clash Royale is also a little bit more friendly toward like new people. Maybe not super friendly toward new people, but like you can jump into Clash Royale and day one you can kind of understand what the whole game's about. With Clash of Clans, I mean, if you think about it, if you try to get someone new to play the game, there's a million different moving parts. And even if they get the hang of it at like Town Hall 5, they have no idea what the heck is going on at Town Hall 18. It's a completely different game. With Clash Royale, it's at least still like the same game, no matter what level you're playing at. You just have new cards. And like, sure, the hardest part about it is trying to understand what the new cards do. So I think Clash Royale is a lot more friendly toward like casual players and letting new people join the game and understand what's going on. Clash of Clans, I think, is a lot more complicated. From a high level. Do 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 do. Hello from Indonesia. Hello, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Kazi. With the gifted sub. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that love. Which is my favorite series. I mean, my wife and I usually just stick to like horrors and thrillers, but my favorite like drama series of all time, probably Dexter, with a very close second place going to Breaking Bad. Think spam helps their bottom line for Clash? Yeah, I guess. So I don't know why the overgrowth spell got into the game. You hate how it helps spam. Classic counteract and more heavy damage. It honestly feels like everything they've been doing for the last like 2 or 3 years is just making spam more viable. Like, what are all the last troops they've added to the game? The Meteor Golem, a spam troop. The Root Rider, a spam troop. What else have they recently added? I guess the thrower isn't, but at the same time it kind of is, because the only viable thrower strategies are by clumping them together with healers and doing a spam smash attack. I guess they added the furnace, which is a little more unique. The totem spell, well, I guess the totem spell is kind of an all-around spell. It helps in any situation. I don't know. I don't know. Yo! Jonathan Pena with the $5 super chat over on the YouTube short stream. Let's go! Thank you for that love, dude. How you doing today? How you doing? Thank you so much, man. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boop, 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 boop. YouTube chat's abnormal today. You're already subscribed to your channel many years, and chat says subscriber mode only. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's just something wrong with my YouTube chat. I think that's like a glitch that's been on YouTube, because I've seen it on other people's live streams lately too. And I don't even know if that's something I can control. It's me, Kazi, you noob. Oh, shoot. Sorry, dude. I call you Kazi too much. Forgot you have a real name. Thanks for that extra love, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This cat is wanting some attention. My goodness. Hello, kitty, kitty. How's Baby Lex? Baby Nose is doing great. And Baby Nose number 2 is almost here. Just 8 more weeks. Yo, my wife made homemade cinnamon rolls. From scratch. I'm about to try one. I'm about to try one. Hey, don't drink my coffee, cat. Don't get your hair in my cinnamon roll either. Do. Jealous? I'll send you one through the mail. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Kazi with the 2 gifted. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. You're spoiling me today. My cats look beautiful. Well, thank you for the compliment. They're very furry. They get their hair everywhere. Bro, your tail's all up in my face. Yes, the cat definitely wants the cinnamon roll. That's why he's acting friendly. It's true. They always do this whenever I have food. They're like, hey, Lex, I'm your best friend now. Hey, I already fed you breakfast. You're off to work. See you. All right. See you, Kazi. Have a great day. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you later. Is there snow at my place? Yes. We got 12 inches of snow yesterday in one day. 12 inches. That's like 30 centimeters. A lot of snow outside right now. It's all still there. None of it has melted because it's like 2 degrees outside. 2 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm exaggerating, but it's cold. It's definitely freezing temperatures. So it's below 0 Celsius here. You hope stream at night soon? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do another night stream. Hey, it's my cinnamon roll, kitty cat. What time is it in the US? In my time zone, it is 9 a.m. Boom, 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 boom. Prediction? You want to do a prediction on Twitch? We can do that. Go vote if you're on Twitch, if you want to vote for who wins. That's cold. It's not actually 2 degrees here. It is 18 degrees outside Fahrenheit. So that's got to be what, like -7 Celsius? Yeah, exactly. Wow, I guess that spot on. So much snow outside. I need to go shovel a bunch of it after the stream. Show us? This camera isn't really mobile. It's like stuck in one spot. What happened to Klausnos? He joined a different team. He's on QueeN Esports. This is a good kitty. Hey. That's not your cinnamon roll. Get back. Stop trying to eat my food, bro. You already had breakfast and I gave you extra. Brother. Go sit in that chair. He's in the guest chair. You miss Eric streams with me? Yeah, it's not quite the same without Eric, huh? Does Cat get baths? He looks shiny? No, he just gives himself baths. I haven't given him a bath in a long time. You watch my videos on the TV? Nice. Nice. But alright, this match is starting. Here we go. Oh, welcome back, Cat. Welcome back. Oh, come here. Oi. You've been just all over the place today. What are you doing, buddy? He's a big kitty. You gonna lay right there? Alright. Good job. Wait, you take up all the space on this desk. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got QueeN Walkers versus Vencer Naturalis. Isn't that Navi's like full length name? Lol. But Gaku's in first today for QueeN Walkers. We got Kitty Cat here to join us for today's matchup. He's being a good boy. He wants some extra love, so he's sitting with us at the desk. And the Grand Warden is in first for Gaku. Little Warden walk on the right side of the base. Gonna fight the enemy Royal Champion. Got the healers helping out. Got the Flame Flinger just north of the Warden. Cool, cool, cool. Warden takes out the Champion. Gonna make his way inside for the scatter shot. Do we have a Fireball? I don't think so, because we don't have any Earthquake spells. No Fireball. We got Super Bowlers, which means you normally want an Eternal Tome to help them out. Queen placed. Funnel is set. Wall Break is in. Ice Golem, Apprentice Warden, Bowlers. Here we go. Second Wall Break. Doesn't quite hit the junction, so that's actually maybe a little awkward. I don't know. Royal Champion's going to go at 6 o'clock. King is in with the Bowlers. We invis the Royal Champion. There's so many giant bombs in that 6 o'clock area. Jump spell over the core of the base. Super Bowlers finally worked their way around. We pop the Eternal Tome to keep everybody safe as we make our way to the core. Earthquake Boots do so much damage. Bowlers can clear out most of the core. Royal Champion using Rocket Spears to clear out the Ricochet Cannon compartment. We do have a Druid helping her out now, but it turns into a bear. Royal Champion very low on HP. She might be toast with the multi-Archer Tower there. Royal Champion's probably toast unless we drop extra totem spells, which we don't. Bye-bye, Royal Champion. Super Minions out of the Flame Flinger. Bowlers are still bowling. Queen is still queening. We popped her ability. She's got a Magic Mirror. Apprentice Ward's still alive. Rage Gem effect coming in handy. We use the totem to try to distract for the Super Minions. And they're actually getting in there and clearing out that corner compartment. One Bowler still distracting with the Rage Gem healers, keeping them alive just a little bit longer. The Queen able to grab the Monolith. The Bomb Hive might be the biggest defense still to go. Can these Super Minions pick up that Super Wizard Tower while the totem distracts? They might. They might. Queen gonna go for the other Super Wizard Tower. We need the Bomb Hive down. He might have this. Gaku might have it. With Super Bowler, Smash, the Queen, the Warden, the Apprentice Warden, all still alive. Look at him go. Plenty of time on the clock as the Super Minion gets through the bomb tower. There are no more defenses. 97%. 98, 99, and 100. Gaku starts this match off strong with a 3-star right there. Hey, yo. How about that? How about that? Hi, Lexnos. You're from Thailand. Hello. Hello. Boom, boom, boom. Are these clans playing bet or just friendly? This is part of like a organized tournament. This one, I believe, is the Shifters Cup. Let me check. Every match we're watching today is in a different tournament. This is in the Shifters Cup right here. This is Shifters Cup Week 1 matchup between Queen Walkers and Project Electros. So this team's actually Project Electros. They just use the clan Vencir Naturales. Okay. RLM Ashu has the first attack for the other team. We're going in with early invis spells. Warden Fireball straight to the monolith. Sure. With the earthquake spells, that entire compartment is already dealt with. Sweet. Warden still getting more buildings, hitting spring traps. We're going to go ahead and drop the queen. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have meteor golems for this one. King on the left side of the base. Meteor golems are inbound. Let's do it. Do we have a wall break? Yes, we do. Going to get us into that first compartment at least. King can continue to work his way around the outside. And he does. Invis to keep that queen alive. She almost went to ability right there. Troop launcher deployed. Going to help out now. Royal champion behind the king. We're going to overgrowth spell on the revenge tower. Get it out of the way for now. Tornado trap spinning the king and the royal champion around in circles. Now everybody's going to meet up, which is... I don't know if that's what he wanted. Queen going to pick up that builder hut. Everybody going inside this left compartment. Poison spell the enemy CC troops. Totem spell was dropped way too far to the right. It just dies so fast from defenses that aren't even a problem to our main group of units yet. Revenge Tower says hello. Grand Warden goes to his grave. King on the outside, 1 HP in a dream, but he does have his ability. We're going to pick up the Town Hall now. Revenge Tower is just popping off, man. It just killed like 2 Meteor Golems after killing the Grand Warden. Queen's going to get in there. We already popped her ability. She's toast next. Ice Golem Freeze saves her, but not for long. Not for long. As that Archer Queen goes down, this attack fizzles out. King ability just got trash buildings on the bottom side of the base. Yada's base gets a big old defense. A big old defense. We got 2 balloons. Super barb. We do anything useful with those. We do pick up a wizard tower on the outside. Maybe go for the army camp. Nope. He gets that building. Alright, 72%. Nice try to the gamer. Fan KRWKK with the super chat over on YouTube. Ayo, thank you for that love, man. Thank you for that love. Where are you from? What currency is that? Whatever it is, you gave 69 of it. That's the perfect number. Thank you for that support, man. Thank you so much for that support. Thai bot. 69 Thai bot. Sweet. Thank you for that love, dude. Thank you so much. I've never actually seen that currency before. What's up, Matthew? You missed everything. But nothing at the same time. We still got a lot of Clash to play. Queen Walkers have this war and one more afterwards. Ugh. So you're still here in time to party. Boom, 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 boom. You got the Rocket Spear in the event. Hey, cool. Rocket Spear is a good one. That's one of my favorite equipments for the World Champion for sure. Yada has super bowlers. We're seeing more and more super bowler attacks from the pros now. Is super bowler going to be a staple? Maybe. Especially after the Meteor Golem nerf. Super bowler might actually be a staple in this meta. Which will be nice. Give us something different to look for. Yada's going to start with a little Warden Walk funnel to get the corner. That's how a lot of people start this attack. No fireball. We just want to brute force our way through one corner. He'll likely want to get the Expo down. Although he probably doesn't have to. Because if he enters through the monolith compartment, he can reach the Expo anyway. We'll see what he does though. He's using a furnace to help out. Totem spell distracts the enemy champion and the scatter shot while he gets a headhunter in there. I like it. I like it. Headhunter takes out the champion. Totem still distracting. That's working out beautifully. Warden grabs the Expo. The funnel is set. Now we can go straight in toward the monolith. The Ice Golem distracts. The wall breaker works. The Royal Champion at 6 o'clock. The King's going to go in with the bowlers, I bet. That's what you normally see on a Super Bowler Smash. Send the King inside. We got the jumping spell. There's the King. Nice and delayed so he can stay healthy and use his ability in the core. Royal Champion will pick up the Expo. She's taking a lot of damage here. The Spirit Fox is going invisible at the same time as that Invis. So kind of a wasted Invis. Oh well. We freeze the core. We rage. We're holding the Warden ability. Now we're going to pop it. Flame Flinger picks up the Fire Spitter. Completely delete the core of the base with the King ability. With the Eternal Tome in effect. The core just went bye-bye. If you can get the Earthquake Boots to go off in the middle of the base, it's always great value. One more rage on the back end there. King will go down, but he still has the Phoenix ability, which means he can distract defenses for 8 more seconds. While the Queen, the healers, the bowlers all get in there, able to do a whole lot of extra work. Royal Champion managed to stay alive after all that. Must have used another spell or two to help her out. She's going to pick up this multi-gear tower, working her way to that builder hut. We still have her ability, and this base is shredded to pieces. Wow. Yada happy. Super bowlers are going to work for him. With 2 swag spells. Yeah, that's insane. Ayo. Swag spells for Yada. Do 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 do. That RC goated? Yeah, he must have been keeping an eye on her. Really took care of her. That was a great job. Great job. Is this on hard mode? Yes, it's an esports mode. Which is basically what hard mode used to be. They just renamed it. Why his bowler's attack looks so easy? He used all his abilities and spells perfectly. Most people don't. It's hard to use everything perfectly. Yo, fan KIWKK with another super chat. Hey, yo, Thailand. Yeah, thank you so much for that love, man. Thank you again for those 69 Thai bots. I already forgot what the currency's called. But thank you, man. That means so much. You're awesome. Thank you for that love. Vincier, Naturalis, with their next attack. Sending the Royal Champion straight into a bomb hive is beyond questionable. Royal Champion, Spirit Fox. Spirit Fox is dead. Champion goes back into the bomb hive. Oh, gosh. Nice totem spell. Distracts the bomb hive. Champion using her rocket spears. Going for the extra Inferno Tower. Oh, she's so dead. She's so dead. Woo! 1 HP! And we recall her out of there. What are you doing, brother? You can't send the champion into a bomb hive like that. Meteor golems, ice golems. Lots of different golems. King and Frosty on the outside. Queen pop an ability immediately. The healers switch over to the King. What in the world? Totem spells deployed. Meteor golems will go inside. We got a lot of totem spells. No overgrowth spell on this setup. We will pick up the town hall. Queen gonna move to the left. Poison spell on the enemy Queen. Not even on the CC troops. Alright. I like it. I respect it. Troop launcher throwing barrels into the middle of the base. We're gonna go fight this enemy champion. We're gonna pop the Warden ability. Is that an Eternal Tome? Or is that a Healing Tome? That's a Healing Tome. Healing Tome to go with the Rage Gem. Alright. Totem Spell on the left. King still distracting, but he's about to go down. We got one more Invis, one more Totem Spell. Royal Champion, she died after she was redeployed. Warden on the left, trying to get some more value. Over on the right, we got no more hero support, just Meteor Golems. They're going to go down, and this fizzles out. Revenge Tower is popping off. Just killing one thing at a time. Very quickly, though. Invis spell helps out a little bit. But that Revenge Tower is going to say goodnight to everybody else. Boom. Kills the Warden in literally 1 second. Yikes! Massive defense for Kazuma. Nice try here. Oof. Pinball. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Revenge Tower. So OP. It is indeed. It is indeed. Former Navi versus Vina. I mean, Navi is the acronym for Vincere Naturalis. That's how the org works. Boom, 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 boom. Never mind. It's not this Vincere. So this is different. Ignore me. Navi versus Vina. Who's the MJ of the COC esports world? It's a great question. It's a great question. I think it's hard to answer because Clash of Clans relies on like a rolling meta that changes every year. So it's like every single year there's been a different best player in the world. Unlike a game like basketball where the game is still the same every year. So once you can have someone who's like actually the best, he can just remain the best forever. Clash just doesn't work the same way. But there's a few different options if you try to pin it down to one player. Kazuma going in for Queen Walkers, and he's got a Queen who's walking with healers. I love it. Angry Jelly on her. She'll target defenses, drop the Warden in behind. Get the Ricochet Cannon out of the way, then fight the Skellies, then go for the next group of defenses with a Wall Breaker. We'll take out the Ricochet Cannon. We'll take out the Fire Spitter. Get the Builder Hut, get the X Bow. Still making more of a funnel. We can just let her go for a few more seconds, drop the recall anytime we like. Set up the Meteor Golem Smash. Baby Dragon grabs a Wizard Tower. Probably gonna grab the air defense, maybe even pull the Poison Tower effect. I wonder if that's worth it. And then recall. Just gonna go ahead and recall now before the Poison Tower is pulled. Start on the top side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gonna enter straight in toward the Revenge Tower section. Log Launcher helping out. Hey, yo. Hello, Log Launcher. We do have 3 totem spells. Ricochet Cannon locks onto some Meteor Golems. There's another totem spell in the core. Royal Champion King deployed on the outside of the base. Sure. We're gonna pass this Gigabomb area. We got the Revenge Tower down. Log Launcher is actually damaging the Town Hall. Everybody else is moving to the left. Super Yeti. We're gonna freeze the enemy long shot. King and Royal Champion still doing a great job on the left. We did have a skeleton spell helping to distract for them over there. Warden, Queen making their way to the Town Hall. I think there's a Super Valkyrie inside the Log Launcher with the Super Yeti, giving that little baby rage effect in the core of the base. Still got 2 healers alive. Popping a very delayed Eternal Tome ability. Overgrowth, everything on the bottom of the base. Wow. Poison spell in the enemy furnace. King ability is going to go off right now. Spiky ball hits everything around the overgrowth spell. QueeN fighting that last ice golem. Warden still alive. Couple of meteor golems hopping over the right side of the base. They're going to take out that scatter shot. We got a totem spell distracting the enemy minion prince. Skeleton spell preemptively distracting the monolith. He's expecting the overgrowth to die any second now, and it does. Then we freeze. No, it was the snowflake ability from the Royal Champion. That's epic. We get through the Super Wizard Tower. We get through the Builder Hut. We're going to get through the monolith. Over on the right side, we just have the multi-archer tower to worry about. Time is ticking. 20 seconds on the clock. A wall break for the last junction. He's got it, man. Kazuma with a triple with the meteor golems. And this I almost called him Navi. This Queen Walker's team is 3 for 3. Heyo. How about that? Can you call me Lex? Of course. Of course. Klaus was best for 2020 to 2022. I agree. I think Klaus was considered probably the best for several years, like the Town Hall 13 and 14 era, which was 3 years, because Town Hall 14 lasted like 2 years. Vencir Naturalis. We got an invisibility spell. Royal Champion making her way inside. We'll take out that Super Wizard Tower. Grab the air defense. Grab the Expo. Woo, that poor Spirit Fox. Got wrecked. Royal Champion's about to get wrecked. She's so dead. She's so dead. 1 HP in a dream. Nice recall. Whew. I don't understand why these guys keep sending Royal Champion charges into a bomb hive. Like, it's just never a good idea, I feel like. Woo, lightnings and earthquakes with the giant arrow. Take out the bomb hive. Take out the Inferno Tower. Nice. Nice. We got the healers. King. We got the giant helping out. Everybody gonna work their way up to this left side poison tower and then toward the town hall chamber. While the king goes north. Way up there. Delayed Flame Flinger, gonna work on the south side of the base. Okay. Healers searching for traps. Royal Champion redeployed. Hopefully the healers can help out this Royal Champion for just a little bit. Get her back up to full health. Maybe not. She's getting out in front. Oh gosh. Why are these meteor golems going to the storages in the core? Oh gosh, they're gonna leave the town hall. Oh no. Oh no, the funnel's not as good as he thought it was. Royal Champion's so dead. Oh gosh. This is about to be a 1-star. I can smell it. I can smell the 1-star. Yikes. This poor team. Just not a proper funnel into the town hall area. Woo! Down goes the Grand Warden. Down go the last couple of meteor golems. We still got Flame Flinger troops. But the town hall's way up here, guys. With a queen, a long shot, a revenge tower covering it. That's a big uh-oh. Gonna be hard to recover from that. I don't even know if it's possible, considering Queen Walkers are 3 for 3 right now. Having the war of their lives. Flame Flinger gonna go for that fire spitter. Finally pops up in rocket balloons. Hello. That's cool to see some rocket balloons in action. But gonna fizzle out of time here. Town hall stays up. GG. Stars' base is too good. 74%. Oh boy. Is Overgrowth still in meta? Absolutely. Definitely is. Definitely is. Fan KRWKK with another Super chat over there on YouTube. Hey, yo. Thank you so much, man. Love my videos. Hey, I love you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. You're awesome. You're awesome. Another 69 of the Thai currency. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is Meteor Golem nerf in next update? Yeah, I think so. It's a small nerf, though. Meteor Golems might still be in the meta. It's a pretty small nerf for them. The fact we haven't seen a Judo Esports is crazy. Dude, send him a message. Tell him to sponsor a team. I think he probably wouldn't do that, though, because he likes casting at the World Championship. And if there's a team named Judo Esports, it feels like there's some conflict of interest there. If he's a caster. Actually, I don't know, because I say that, but at the same time, like, Itsu and Carbon are literally sponsored by Tribe. But they just completely ignore that whenever they're casting, so that way they can remain non-biased. Ryuta attacking for Queen Walkers. Look at all these skins. These hero skins on defense. They look cooler with the... Is that a hero bell? Yeah. The hero bell makes them look semi-raged up. Those defensive heroes look epic. They look epic. The Queen is a P.E.K.K.A. The Minion Prince is a Lava Hound. The Royal Champion is a Yeti. And the King? Well, he's that. Look at his tongue, dude. Sticks out his tongue. It actually looks super cool. Anyways, we got the Queen going inside with an Angry Jelly, and then we recall. I completely missed the funnel because I was obsessed with how cool these defensive heroes look. Whoa. Over on the bottom, we send the Meteor Golems. We use a totem spell to distract. We're going in, trying to take out this monolith early, trying to go to the town hall early. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We'll grab the Super Wizard Tower. We'll make our way to the town hall. Defensive clan castle units are coming out. There's ice golems. There's archers. We dropped the poison on the enemy furnace. Yeti's on the top side of the base because that flame flinger did go down. Can the fire effect take out the poison tower? Delayed? Yes, it does. That's beautiful. Drop the Royal Champion on the 3 o'clock side of the base. Sweet. Royal Champion will get the multi-archer tower down. King trying to fight the enemy Royal Champion. The hero bell makes a big difference, man. Those defensive heroes do so much work. We lost almost everybody over here in the main push. It's kind of a yikes. The Grand Warden went down early. The Royal Champion popping her Rocket Spear ability. Finally, she gets through the hero bell, so the defensive heroes are no longer raged up. She's fighting the enemy Barbarian King. He's got a lot of HPs. Why did she switch targets? Oh, the defensive King's dead. That's why. I'm silly. I was looking at the offensive King. She dies there, though, to the Minion Prince. Queen with a rage spell. She's going away from that Inferno Tower. Is the Meteor Golem going to die there without taking out the Inferno Tower? Yes. Bit unfortunate. Queen has her ability. But I think we might be looking at the first fail from Queen Walkers in this matchup. 2 Queens beaten on a wall. Revenge Tower, though, does so much damage. Those Queens don't stand a chance. Even the raged up Giant is in trouble. Down he goes. 78%. Nice try to Ryuta. Heyo! Fan. KIWKK with another 69 super chat. Yo, dude. Thank you so much for all the love. Where's the cat? Where did he go? I think he went upstairs. His name is Loki. His name is Loki. He went upstairs. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Twitch guy, I don't think it's about finances for Judo. He probably just doesn't want the hassle of worrying about sponsoring a team. He's got enough to worry about with his YouTube channels. He's got a full team now. He's got a full team. I mean, when I talked to Judo at the World Championship like 2 months ago, man, he's got like 4 full-time editors. Like full-time. He pays them salary to edit like 40 hours a week. 4 of them. That's wild. But that's why his videos look so good. They're so detailed. Ironed City 183. You need like a 7-star attack to get your team back in this match. 6 meteor golems, no healers to help out these meteor golems later. Wild. Royal champion with the Yeti skin making her way inside on the east part of the base here. Gonna make a little funnel. Spirit Fox did go down, so we gotta drop back-to-back invisibility spells now until we recall. We got the poison tower out of the way. We're going for the scatter shot. Do we want any more after that? Pick up that scatter shot. Recall. Sweet. Meteor Golem on the right side of the base. Here we go. Quake spell. Giant arrow up the gut. Beautiful. Log launcher as well. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. King with a Frosty to walk left. Warden. Meteor Golems making their way inside. It does feel weird not having healers to help them out, though. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I would put healers in the log launcher then at this point. Teehee. You need some form of healing, or else this attack fizzles out in the core. Road champion struggling as she gets out in front here. We pop in her rocket spears to try to clear that Inferno Tower on the right. Poison spell for the enemy CC troops. Overgrowth spell feels way too early to be that way high up. There's nobody even in range of that Revenge Tower. Now there is. King on the left side of the base doing his thing. Sure. Road champion over here. We have some distractions for her for a few more seconds, but that Overgrowth's going to expire. Champion gets targeted by the Expo. She goes down. Revenge Tower wakes up. The main push over here, slowly working their way up through these walls. We got the King still on the outside of the base. We got the Queen with the Meteor Golems. They're going to make their way inside. We're going to rage. We're going to make our way through the Super Wizard Tower. Is that a baby Valk rage? It might be. Queen takes out the enemy minion print. It's actually getting pretty close, bro. It's actually getting pretty close. Monolith is the biggest threat, but we don't have any more spells. We don't have any more abilities, so when the Queen gets locked onto by the Monolith, she's toast. And that's where it fizzles out. But he got pretty good percent. I'll give him that. It looked like he had a chance there for a minute. The Unicorn will go down. We might get the Gold Mine. No, maybe not. The King locked on. 89%. Very nice try. Seth Gaming quit YouTube to work for Judo. Yeah, I actually talked to Seth Gaming at the World Championship as well. He came and said hi to me. I mean, Judo must have offered him a decent paycheck, a decent salary, if Seth was able to just give up his YouTube channel and go edit full time. Boom, 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 boom. My wife is texting me. Where's the black cat? He's upstairs. He's upstairs. Queen Walker's already won. True. It's over. They can swag Stars' attack. Oi. Ugh. Where's Galadon now? No idea. Stars has the final attack for Queen Walkers. What is he gonna do? We got 4 Meteor Golems, 2 Earthquakes, 5 Totems, 5 Healers. Alright, Mr. Stars, what are you gonna do against this interesting looking base? Let's see if Queen Walkers can actually finish with a 14-star performance in this matchup. That would be insane in this meta. 14 stars. Absolutely crazy. Warden with healers doing his thing in front of the Ricochet Cannon. Do we have a Fireball? Yes, we do. Fireball, locked and loaded, ready to rock and roll. Are we going to Fireball to the Fire Spitter? That would be my guess. That would be my guess. My guesstimation. Archers grabbing the buildings on the left. Warden gonna have to fight the enemy champion. Invis, fireball. It's so simple. It's so easy. With the earthquake spells, it works. We even triggered the Invis tower. Although it probably doesn't matter. It'll recharge before we get there. Sweet. Warden took out the enemy champion as well. Easily. Now, which way do we start? Which way do we start? We're going to grab the air defense and then pull the Warden down south using the Queen. The meteor golems are all inbound on the bottom side of the base. Sure. Poison tower over here on the southeast. We're going to have to go through that. We're going to have to go through these ice golems. The bomb hive is starting to hit us. The Queen taking a lot of damage here. The bomb hive, is it hitting the Queen still? She might go to ability. He drops the totem just in time to soak up the damage from the bomb of the bomb hive. I think he noticed the Queen was about to go to auto ability if he didn't do that. Free spell, totem spell, log launcher in kind of early. It was about to start taking a lot of damage, but he drops another totem spell to distract. Okay. With a free spell, log launcher pops open. It did not open all the walls to the core. It didn't even damage any of these. Interesting. King on the right side of the base pops his spiky ball. We need to go take out that town hall. There's the Invis tower though. It recovered. It's going to make things really, really interesting. Invis for the Royal Champion on the right side of the base. Invis tower pops off. Revenge tower doing so much damage right now. The Warden gone. The troops ignoring the core. Totem spell finally distracting. Revenge tower goes down. Is the Queen going to go for the town hall? I hope so. She does. All right, we're going to go fight the long shot. We're going to get the town hall. Royal Champion using her rocket spears right now. She's going to clear all these defenses on the northeast. We have 2 more spells to go to get through this back into the base. There is a monolith. There's a barbarian king. There's super wizard towers. The clone queens are expiring. The healers are still alive though, helping out that 1 meteor golem as we speak. There's the totem spell. There's the skeleton spell. We've dropped everything. There's nothing else he can do. Time is ticking. Even if he can manage to get through this, I think he doesn't have the time. Headhunter helps to get through the Barbarian King. Gigabomb blasts the Giant into the air. We get through that Barb King. We're going for the Monolith next. We're going to take out the Monolith with ease. Giant Bomb blast. Giant's going to go down. We're getting through the Teslas. Queen's healthy. Royal Champion, semi-healthy. Not really. Tornado Trap spinning, and we run out of time at 91%. Nice try, Mrs. Stars. Still a great performance from Queen Walker, hitting 13 stars today. Wow. Tell Supercell to nerf Revenge Tower. Nah. If you have so many people to do things for you, don't you have spare time? I don't know if Judo's like that. I think Judo's the kind of person that even though he has like 4 full-time editors, he still like is very involved and like watches everything they do to make sure it's perfect, or he would have them redo it. I feel like he's that kind of person. Guruji. Final attack of the match. We got some Electro Dragons. Let's do it. Giant arrow from the right side of the base. King and Queen working together on the east, and E-Dragons from the southeast. Let's go. Let's go. Is that an Eternal Tome and a Healing Tome? Battle Blimp going toward the core. Pop it right there. What do we got? Yetis raged up. Remember, Yeti Mites don't target the Town Hall anymore. But that will pick up the Revenge Tower at least. Sure. E-Drag's trying to get some value. We rage, we totem. King, Queen on the right side of the base. The King's toast. The Queen's still going with her healers from the healer puppet. She's fighting the enemy minion prince. Overgrowth the back into the base. Dark Orb hits everything on the southwest. 2 more totem spells to deploy. The minion prince grabs the monolith and then he goes down. We just need to try to keep the Queen alive, I guess. Warden needs to grab this Expo because the Queen can't reach that. Another totem spell distracting. That totem spell felt way too early. Unless it was just meant to distract the air defense. Is it enough? I don't know. Maybe not. No, it's definitely not enough. Queen's going to lose the fight to the enemy Queen. Nice try here. This one fizzles out. VN just not able to get any triples. Queen Walker's just absolutely destroying their bases left and right. Minion grabs 1 more building for 88. Decent percent, but not a 3-star. And it's going to be a big old victory for Queen Walker's 13 stars to 9. Wow. You know, a YouTuber IRL, he still edits his videos after his editor to make them how he likes. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. You don't like the short format stream for some reason, you should do full screen stream in my opinion. Dude, just read the pinned comment. I'm literally doing a horizontal stream at the same time. You can choose which one you want to watch. We've got the YouTube short stream and we've got the normal horizontal stream on YouTube live at the same time. Just click on my profile and switch over to the horizontal one. I think overall, a lot of people that have been joining the vertical stream say they don't like it, but I think it's still good for like grabbing new people because a lot of people are finding the stream through the shorts feed and then they can switch over to the horizontal stream. So we're still reaching more people by doing it this way. Difference between hard mode and esports. Hard mode and esports are literally the same thing. They just changed the name. It's all the other modifiers like the legend, the master, the expert. Those are the new ones that are in between normal and hard mode. Wait, how are you able to do that? Special plugins on OBS allow me to do different streams all at once. Klaus Gaming came back and showed his code earnings, and they haven't dropped. Dude, CE Klaus must have lost so much cash. Dude, I think a lot of people that are trying to support like Japanese Klaus use code Klaus instead of Klaus JP. And so Klaus Gaming is just raking in all that money. I think the same thing happens to me with Lex from Brawl Stars. Because he's a way bigger creator than me. His code is Lex. My code is Lexnos. I bet there's some people who want to support me, but they use code Lex instead of code Lexnos, and they don't even realize it. We got one more Queen Walkers match coming up. Don't go anywhere. Where do I live? I live in my house. I live in Colorado, USA. Any match next? Yes, one more Queen Walkers match. Hopefully this third one it can be a little bit more even. Queen Walkers have absolutely wrecked the first two teams we watched. Esports and Legend mode is way too hard. It's definitely way too hard for most people. But I think it's good for the top tier pros. I still don't even think we need esports mode. Like, I think Legends mode is good enough. But that's just me. That's just me. I think you should let people use max equipments in esports mode. If you think the equipment is too powerful when it's max level, then it deserves a nerf. Might give Yada a thumbnail for once. What up, Lan? Ask permission to go away to the kitchen for some coffee. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna go refill my coffee before the last match. They should change esports mode to have a cap instead of dropping equipment levels. Because if you go with like level 21 gears, they drop to 15. Yeah, I don't know. Completely agree, but Legends mode as it stands is too easy for a match setting. What up, Mr. Perry? How you doing? Yeah, I just think they're overcomplicating things by, you know, having the equipment levels be different in esports matches versus like Legends League. Like, I think there's no need to have an esports mode. Just have the legend mode for esports where everybody can just have max equipments. And if you think the equipment's too powerful, then it just deserves a nerf. Instead of like nerfing it only specifically for this one game mode. Because then, you know, it's like, I don't want to have to memorize how much damage a level 27 fireball does versus 21 and be able to go back and forth when I'm doing esports wars or playing in Legends League. Like, that's the part that annoys me. Or if you're a builder and you're having to build versus esports mode or Legends mode, like, there's differences. But then you have the pushers crying about Legends being hard when they aren't trying to be pro. Just let them cry, bro. Like, if you're not good enough to be top 1,000, you're not good enough to be top 1,000. That's just how it is. True. Let's go. Is healing and lightning spell non-meta? Correct. Well, technically there are some pros that are still doing like a giant arrow, lightning spell, earthquake trick to take out some defenses. So lightning spell's still kind of relevant. Whoa, my camera going out of focus. The healing spell is definitely not meta right now. There's almost no pros that use a healing spell. You should just be using healers. Healers with a rage spell, way more healing compared to just a healing spell. Boop, 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 boop. Did I make any resolutions for New Year? Not like formally. I don't really make a big deal out of New Year. I am going to try to get back into like really good physical shape this year. I need to start dieting. I want to make my six-pack pop out again. I got a little bit of that dad bod over this last year or two. Teehee. I'm still actually in good shape. I just also have been eating slightly unhealthy, so I covered up that six-pack with a nice little dad fluff layer. And I'm about to be a father of two. The six-pack days are long gone. Hey, at least I can hope, all right? Let me at least hope. Let me pretend like I'm going to get in great shape this year. I'm doing good, Daily Products. How are you? How are you? Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom. I am going to refill my coffee. That'll take me about 2 minutes. We'll watch a replay. We got one more Queen Walkers match to watch. So stick around if you want to see more Queen Walkers. More Queen Walkers. Only one type of six-pack in your life now, and it's that high-quality water. Oh, tell me about it, dude. I was indulging in some of that six-pack last night, and I'm going to be having a whole lot more of it tonight while I watch some NFL playoffs. Today, the NFL playoffs start. Woo! I'm excited. All right, I need more coffee. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Let's go. Fan KR again with a super chat over on YouTube. Yo, thank you so much for that love, man. You being so nice to me today. Really means a lot. Thank you so much. A fan from Thailand. Let's go. Am I in the attic? No, I'm in the basement. I'm in the basement. Time for the Panthers to shock the world. Hey, yo. Are you from Carolina? Or why do you like the Panthers? You got the Titans right next door to you over there. I guess the Panthers aren't that far away either. But who wants to be a Titans fan right now anyway? Moved to Tennessee 4 years ago. So are you from the Carolinas originally? Oh. You don't know why it's only one person per account? It would be fun playing from 5 accounts. Do you think esports would be fun if it was like a whole team was just like stars playing 5 accounts versus Klaus playing 5 accounts at the World Championship? Or do you like seeing a team of 5 real people? South Carolina grew up 1 hour from Charlotte. All right, fair enough. GG. Panthers with Bryce Young finally got something going for them. We'll see if they can actually do anything in the playoffs. What are the Saturday matchups? Dude, I don't even know who's playing today. I think I remember the Bears playing tonight, but I don't even remember. Let me look it up. I should be knowing this. I should know all 6 matchups. Panthers is the first game. All right, Panthers versus the Rams. Woo! That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one, man. And then Green Bay versus Chicago. That's fun. Division rivalry in the first round of the playoffs for them. Tomorrow we got Buffalo versus Jacksonville, San Francisco, Philadelphia. And then the night game will be Chargers and New England. And then Monday night, Texans and Steelers. All right, all right. I like it. You do have home field advantage. Oh, yeah, because you guys... Yeah, this happened with a team over in the AFC, too. I think with the Steelers. Was it the Steelers? Maybe not. I think it was the Steelers. Yeah, you guys got you won the division, but you have like the lowest record out of any team in the NFC playoffs, don't you? It's funny. So you're like the number 4 seed, but you have a worse record than the number 7 seed. I love it. Woo! You always had the question to Americans why they call this football because it's played with hands. I don't know, dude. Football's just been called football since like the 1800s. When did football become called football? Football became the name for the sport. Okay, no, they think I'm talking about soccer, don't they? No, this is talking about American football. Name was cemented in the 1870s. I don't know, dude. It's just been called football in America since before my great-great-great-grandfather was even born. So I don't know what to tell you. It's just a tradition. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Everyone outside USA is calling global football, and you in the USA are calling it soccer. Yeah. Not your fault soccer changed their name to football. True. Since Rutgers played Princeton. Yeah, I think that was the first ever official football game in America. I remember seeing that on Google somewhere. Rutgers and Princeton. Chiefs out is crazy. Yeah, Chiefs dynasty might be cooked, man. I think Kelsey's going to retire. I think Chris Jones is going to retire. I think Patrick Mahomes might not even be healthy for the start of the next season. Chiefs are in trouble. And then you've got all of a sudden like the Patriots looking like they're one of the best teams in the world again for the first time since Tom Brady left. The Seahawks are looking unstoppable. It's been an interesting year for NFL. A lot of change-ups. A lot of change-ups are happening. Ooh, that 7-year streak of the Chiefs just running the show seems to potentially be over. You never know. Maybe they'll make a comeback next year. I think they're going to need to recruit another superstar, though. They're going to lose Kelsey and Chris Jones in the same year. It's going to be crazy. You think it's now or never for Josh Allen? The Bills definitely have a chance. The Bills definitely have a chance. They can't complain about just every year losing to the Chiefs this year. They got to make something happen. Drake May looks like Brady 2.0. I've seen some comparison pictures of Drake May and Tom Brady when Tom Brady was like Drake's age. They look pretty dang similar. Pretty similar. It's crazy. No Chiefs, no Ravens. Yeah, dude, it's a wild situation. Did you see the Ravens-Steelers game last week, which was basically an early playoff game because it was winner gets into the playoffs, losers out? That was a crazy finish to that game with the Steelers kicker missing the PAT and then the Ravens go all the way down the field, then burn the time and go for the field goal, the game-winning field goal, and it just missed it by a mile. Oh, and that poor kicker, man. He's a rookie, and he already got fired. His career might be done. It's crazy how it is for kickers. You miss an important field goal, and you're just cooked. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Queen Walkers versus On Fire. Let's do another prediction for this one. Why not? If you're on Twitch, you can vote for who you think's gonna win. Hi, bro. Low from India. Hey, what's up? Love you too. I'm doing all right. AK Blood, how you doing? How you doing? Would love if Supercell changed the Clan War background already. Yeah, it's been the same for like 12 years, dude. Do you think Lava Loon should be buff? Absolutely. British people came to India and taught us rugby or American football. Nice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Queen Walkers versus On Fire. And I hope this is going to be a good matchup. We need one that's interesting. And let's see if On Fire can keep up with Queen Walkers. Queen Walkers have been performing pretty nice so far in these last couple matchups they've done. Look at this little E-Drag making his way into the Town Hall area. Getting some great value here. Did get targeted, but he goes down. That one E-Drag going to be able to snipe the Town Hall and the CC building and almost took out the Bomb Hive. Wow, dude, that E-Drag. That was a great spot for a raged up E-Drag. Druids with E-Drags. What in the world is this? Have you ever seen that? Druids healing E-Dragons. You saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy. Maybe it'll work. Those druids, I think they're actually getting good value. Queen on the left side of the base with the siege barracks, with the giant helping her out. Freeze for the enemy fire spitter. Sweet. Rage in the core. Minion Prince goes to Phoenix ability. He's already almost dead. Warden getting targeted by that fire spitter. It's on 1 HP. The booger can hopefully take it out. Come on, booger. Yeah. Super minions out of the flame flinger, helping the queen on the left. Royal champion uses her snowflake ability. Totem spell distracts the enemy barbarian king. I wish he had a headhunter to help her out. She's just going to use all of her rocket spears on the king and still not even take him out. You definitely need a headhunter when you're fighting the enemy king like that. This is getting really close, but I think it fizzles out. Yeah, it fizzles out. Nice try to Yappy Boy. I like how they put their team acronym on fire, OF, in front of their names. But it just looks at like something else. Tee-hee. Super Minion trying to pick up that multi-archer tower. Not quite. Oh, he does get it. 90%. Nice try. These guys got OFs. Lol. Shock did a video a few days ago about it. Alright, cool. Cool. It was crushed until he put that RC there. Dang, he should have RC'd from the other side. They need to make a wall breaker queen skin. I agree. Air defense king skin. I agree. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Here's the real question of the day. Which starter Pokemon you picking? Pikachu included. Even though I know he's not a starter. Who you picking? It'd be hilarious seeing a walking AD. It would. Always pick Charmander. I feel like Charmander is always the most popular pick. Always. He's insane even in baby form. Man, my boy Bulbasaur never gets any love. You gotta love Bulbasaur. Come on. Come on. Ugh. You don't know because you're not a nerd, says the engineer. Stars is going first for Queen Walkers today. Very interesting. He's been going last a lot, like in almost every single matchup. But in this one, he wants to go first. Maybe he wants to go to bed. He said, guys, let me attack first so I can go to sleep. What time is it in Japan? It's got to be like 1 a.m. already in Japan. Stars, Queen, Warden. Doing some damage over here on the left side of the base. Taking out the ricochet cannon. Totem spell drop to help distract the enemy long shot. Warden took some damage early there. He might be okay. We do have no recall spell, actually. So we're just going to wait, let them do their thing, see which way they're going to walk. Here come enemy CC troops. We drop the poison preemptively. Covering the archers, covering the ice golems for a little bit. Queen takes out the enemy long shot. Gonna fight these archers. Luckily, the bomb hive is not doing damage to us. It's skipping the queen and the warden there. After this gold mine goes down, does the queen and warden reroute back the other way? I feel like they might. Yep, I was right. They reroute back down the other way. Now we gotta flip-flop the plan. Drops a cocoa balloon. We do have one wall breaker. We got 5 media golems. He's going to drop them all here. Let's do it. Making our way inside. Finding a lot of Teslas early. King with Frosty on the outside of the base to walk from 3 to 6. From 6 to 3. Same thing. We're going to skip the town hall from now. Maybe a booger will take it out. Probably will. That booger's completely uncontested. King on the outside with the totem spell. With the royal champion backing him up now. Going to do a lot of damage. Overgrowth spell covering the bomb hive for now. We will skip it. Worry about it later. Let's go over toward the Revenge Tower section. We're going to distract that Revenge Tower with the Totem Spell. Still got like 4 more Totem Spells to go. Still got a second Overgrowth to use. Walls did open up, which means the Meteor Golems are going to go take out the Town Hall now, and they do. But we're going to get this awkward split where some units are going to go to the left of that first Overgrowth, some units are going to go right, and then to make matters worse, that Overgrowth expires. Need to use a second Overgrowth pretty soonish to help cover some of the defenses, take some damage off the main troops. Perfectly placed on the Monolith. That was doing the most damage. Healers are still healthy. Queen's healthy. King's still getting some value on the outside of the base. World Champion somehow still has her ability. 2 Totem Spells in his pocket. And is looking pretty decent for Mr. Stars. Meteor Golem still hopping over the walls, doing some nice damage. World Champion still has her ability. What ability did he just use? Rocket Spear. Here she goes for the defenses. Drop the Totem Spell to distract while the World Champion's getting those Rocket Spears in there. Down goes the Ricochet Cannon. Down goes the Super Wizard Tower. Actually, the Super Wizard Tower was chaining off to the Road Champion, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the units take everything out. It's a 3-star all day long. Mr. Stars gets it done. GG. Ayo. Sweet. Is there a guy who's not using Electro Boots on RC? I saw someone this morning not using it. They had like Snowflake and Rocket Spear. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. Ugh. Ugh. Man, asking that simple question about Pokemon makes me want to go back and play a Pokemon game now. Like an old school one. I don't want to play any of the new games on the Switch. I want to go back and play like some old school, like 16-bit Pokemon on my Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah. Here we go. Sammy, if we're on fire. Triple here can get them back on track. I see 3 Earthquake spells. Are we combining it with a Fireball? Of course we are. Of course we are. Invis. Fireball. Immediately to the air defense. Clear out that section. And that's the fastest funnel I've ever seen. Sending the Meteor Golems. We only use 10 seconds to make the funnel. Maybe less. Log Launcher is in. King on the left side of the base. Cool. Log Launcher going to take out that Monolith. Poison Spell is in for the enemy CC troops. Royal Champion on the left, backing up the King as he walks around the edge of the base. Log Launcher should take out the Bomb Hive. We're going to make our way into the core. We do have 1 Overgrowth spell to utilize. King already used his Spiky Ball. Royal Champion taking some damage from the Bomb Hive. She's losing a lot of HP, but some of the healers are actually going over to help her out. That's incredible. There's an Overgrowth on the right side of the base. Going to keep everybody focused on going into the core or to the left. King on the outside getting targeted by so many things, but he got so much HP, he's still staying alive. Royal Champion using her Rocket Spears right now, clearing out that left side compartment, which means the main group of units keeping in the core, moving all the way straight up the gut of the base. Overgrowth spell is going to expire soon. He used most of his spells, though. He didn't save hardly any for these back-end toxic areas. We got 1 Invis spell, and that's it, and we're going to use it right away on the Warden and the Queen. Did they even need it? I don't know. We lose all the healers to traps, by the way. No more healing. Is it going to fizzle out here? He lost the King. He lost the Meteor Golems, all except for 1 on the outside. The Queen took too much damage from the Multi-Gear Tower. She goes down. It's up to the Grand Warden with the Rage Gem, and he just won't be able to get it all done. It was looking decent for a second until it didn't. Teehee, story of my life. Sneezy, not going to get much. 77% attack in team, my dude. Your favorite in Pokemon is Psyduck? Let's go! Psyduck's OP. What is Goldhin? Boom, boom, boom. It's for jailbreaking PlayStation. Nice. Where is my PS4? It's over there somewhere. I have a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, and a PlayStation 5. Part of me wants to get all the different models now to have a complete collection. Because there's like 2 different models of the PS1. There's the PlayStation, and then there was the PS1 that was released like 6 years later. Then for the PS2, there's the original PS2. Actually, I think there's just 2 main versions, the PS2 and the PS2 Slim. There's like technically different models of each of those. But on the outside shells, there's just 2. The PS3 is where they started the 3 different models. PS3 has the PS3, the PS3 Slim, and the PS3 Super Slim. And then the PS4 has the PS4, the PS4 Slim, and the PS4 Pro. And same with the 5. We got the 5, the Slim, and the Pro. Pokemon Leaf Green live stream? Oh my goodness. Now we're getting way too nerdy. Could I hook up a capture card to a Game Boy Advance SP? That's the question we need to ask. Gaku going in for Queen Walkers with an early Flame Flinger. Gonna try to get some value on the north side of the base. Pick up that bomb tower, drop some archers, drop some minions. Over on the left, we got the Royal Champion charge. Let's do it. RC gonna go in on this west side toward the enemy minion prince, toward the monolith section. Gotta watch out for that barbarian king if she locks onto him. It's gonna be a little rough. She locked onto the minion prince. We did some damage. We're popping the haste vial manually early. She took a lot of damage for a second there. Yikes. That Royal Champion is dead as heck. But he didn't bring a recall spell, and he only had 1 invis left, so I mean, I guess that was the plan, just to let her die. Dragons, Dragon Riders, Grand Warden, north side of the base, Super Minions out of the Flame Flinger, Queen with the Skeleton spell to walk on the left side. Here we go. Here we go. Dragons making their way inside. Pop the Warden ability, drop the Rage spell, Overgrowth spell is in. Queen will pick up all this value on the left. Do we still have her ability? Yes, probably a Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror, Giant to help her out. Dragon will take out the Town Hall. Rocket Balloons inbound for these air defenses. That part's nice. We need to get through this Revenge Tower. Dark Orb ability gonna come in clutch right there. But the Bomb Hive's still alive. Bomb Hive is still alive. 1 dragon peels off, positions himself perfectly, but the air defense takes him out. Minion Prince, Grand Warden, they go down there. Trying to get through this expo. It's not going to work out. We got another totem spell. He still has a lot of spells, actually, to distract. Might have been worth using some of those spells earlier, because he's in trouble right now. Grand Warden's going to die to this multi-archer tower. Unfortunate. Or, I mean, is that a Minion Prince? Dude, I can't even tell with all these skins. That might have been the Minion Prince. Invis for the Inferno Baby Dragons, just to get an extra collector. We got the dragons moving through. We got the Skeleton spell distracting. 1 more Rocket Balloon for good luck. It'll take out a Tesla. But the Bomb Hive does so much damage. The Fire Spitter is spitting fire. The Inferno Tower's got 6 beams locked and loaded, ready to fire on us. Bomb Hive will drop. It's so close, but yet so far. Down go the last 2 dragons. Archer will grab 1 more building, but it's going to be like a 91%. Nice try, Mr. Gaku. Oofin. Where's my PS1? Bro, I got it right here. Here's the OG. This is the OG 1994 model. The very first ever PlayStation. Wait. And then the one they released like 6 years later, the one that's called the PS1, it looks different. Although this is the controller that goes to the PS1. This is not the original controller. For anybody that remembers the original PlayStation, the very first controller that came with the OG PlayStation, it didn't have analog sticks. Why does my camera not want to focus today? So this one with analog sticks was the re-released controller that came out a couple years later. But this PlayStation is the OG 1994 model. that's just like 2 years older than me. Ugh. Here's my fat OG PlayStation 3. This is the original 2006 model. I'll show you guys the rest later. Kaz with the next attack for on fire. Here we go. We take out the enemy Barbarian King, not Royal Champion, QueeN, Warden, taking so much damage early. We gotta get him out of there with the recall. Alright. Alright, redeploy on the bottom side of the base. A lot of trash buildings down there. Meteor Golems making their way inside. We'll take a sip of coffee. Log launcher is in. Barbarian King with Frosty on the right side of the base. Meteor Golems just slowly doing their thing. Poison spell on the enemy Ice Golems. Cool. King doing okay for now. He's starting to get locked onto by a lot of different things. That minion prince going to do damage to the king. He might be in trouble. We send the Royal Champion to help out. We're going to take out the Town Hall. Longshot doing a lot of damage to us. But we're alright. Log launcher almost taking out the bomb hive. That's nice. Meteor Golems will go up there and finish it. Royal Champion on the right, already using her rocket spears. Spirit Fox getting targeted. We drop a totem spell to try to help her out. Delayed Eternal Tome gonna help us stay alive as we make our way into the core section of the base. Skeleton spell to distract for the Royal Champion, but once she's in range of this Inferno Tower, there's just no way you can protect her unless you have an invisibility spell. That's only gonna give her an extra 4 seconds though. She's about to die to this Ricochet Cannon, I bet. Bye bye Royal Champion. Over on the left, we got the Overgrowth spell. We got the main group, the Yetis from the Log Launcher, the Archer Queen beating through a wall to go get some more value. But again, I feel like it has already fizzled out. With a Queen ability and 1 free spell, it's not enough to get through everything. 50 seconds on the clock. Can definitely pick up the percent a little bit. Queen ability can help him get through a wall and do some more damage. But there's not enough time to go get that last compartment. Not at all. Yeti might do some nice damage to the multi-archer tower. Gonna pop the Queen ability soon to get through the wall. Giant, 3 queens doing damage. Go ahead and drop the freeze as well. That'll help us get through the wall very quickly. 1 clone queen goes down. Another clone queen goes down. The main queen gets targeted by the monolith. That's unfortunate. So it's not even a time fail. It's a fail. Awkward. 83%. Nice try. Nice try. Let's see, where are my other PlayStations? I think my PS2 is over here. So this one's my PS2 Slim Silver Edition. It's got a lot of scratches on it because this one was the first console that like I used on a daily basis. So back in the day of the PS2 era, I played this like every day. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, PS2, slim, real small. The OG PS2 is way fatter than this. Oh. And I have a PS4 and a PS4 Pro. They're sitting in a box down here somewhere. The only console I actually use is my PS5 upstairs. If you compare the European to the American PS2, it's night and day. Is it? Is it for real? How do you have the OG one? I just do, bro. I just do. I got the OG PlayStation. That's the one I showed earlier. That's the 1994 model. Kazuma. Early Archer Queen with Angry Jelly. Grand Warden going inside. Healers inbound. Let's go make a funnel. Angry Jelly makes it to where we only target defenses. Sweet. Sweet. We'll take out the Builder Hut. Take out the Air Sweeper. Going for the Expo. Then the Bomb Tower. Funnel's pretty much set. How much more do you want? We're going to go with an extra invis. Might as well grab the scatter shot. Might as well fight the enemy royal champion. No, we're just going to recall right there. We're just going to recall right there. Meteor golems on the bottom side of the base. We have the healers. We have the balloons. Apprentice wardens inbound. We're going to go fight the revenge tower right away. I like that. I like that. Royal champion will take out the ricochet cannon. Log launchers inbound. King with Frosty on the outside of the base. Log launcher doing his thing. Free spell in the core. Sweet. Royal champion gonna get the multi-archer tower. Gonna get the expo. Totem spell inbound. Down goes the inferno tower. We'll take out these core buildings. Totem spell distracting on the right. King on the outside still has his ability. Rocket balloons finding traps. Invis for the royal champion. Still got the spirit fox alive. Royal champion already used her ability. She's low on HP. We do have the monolith distracting or hiding these defenses. We can get through the town hall with ease. Healers have time to start healing everybody back up. We send in a headhunter to go fight the enemy barbarian king. Delayed eternal tome coming in clutch right now. Everybody's safe for another 10 seconds. I think he should have tried to delay that even another 5 seconds. So that way once all these defenses were no longer hidden from the overgrowth, that's when the eternal tome was in effect. But he's still looking okay. Maybe. We got one more totem spell. We got a queen ability. We have an ice golem we can drop on the outside of the base. The thing is, our units are starting to fizzle out. Maybe that eternal tome was a few seconds too early. We dropped the ice golem at 12 o'clock. Queen has to pop ability. She will be able to get the multi-archer tower down though, which means the super barb on the left side of the base can clean up so much. We need to try to get everything on the north side though. We're going to drop the totem. Oh, it didn't work. He tried to distract the ricochet cannon. That was a complete waste of the totem spell. Uh-oh, is that going to bite him in the butt? We got 30 seconds. Everything on the north dies. It's up to the queen and the warden. Is the real queen dead? Are those only cloned queens? They're gone. Warden has healers, but now we're running low on time because the warden's so slow. Oh no. It's all on the warden. Bro. The swag totem spell might cost him everything. He's gonna time fail. 7, 6. Maybe not. It's low. 4, 3, 2, 1. The 1 Tesla. Wow. 99% for Kazuma. Unfortunate. Oof. What were the games you played on PS1 the most? Really not many at all. I mean, that PS1 came out like 2 years before I was born. It was mostly my brother's console. By the time I was old enough to start gaming regularly, the PS2 had come out. And that was like, the PS2 technically wasn't the first console I used a lot because we actually played a lot of Nintendo back then. So like the N64 and the GameCube are like my earliest memories. I remember playing like Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, but I didn't really play a lot of PS1 games. I just have the console because I was too young to really be playing during that era. The PS2 was more of my childhood. It's Henry with the next attack. What do we got? Queen, Warden making their way inside. Totem spell distracting. Angry Jelly, so we go for the defenses. We're going to take out the fire spitter. Cool. Wizard is in. Wizard is in. Spring trap. Yikes. Ice golem, meteor golems. Let's do it. Everybody in from the west side of the base. We got overgrowth spell in the core. Log launcher is in. Royal champion doing her thing on the northwest. Tornado trap spinning. Just gotta get through this toxic west side of the base. Lots of skelly traps. Long shot doing damage. Enemy heroes. Multi-archer towers doing so much damage. Maybe we needed some spell support there. I don't know, but he already used so many spells. We got one more overgrowth, one more rage, 4 hero abilities, and that's it. King on the top side with the druid helping out. Rage tower on defense. There's the other overgrowth. It is covering that revenge tower. Is it? Is it actually? Or is that just a visual bug? It looks like that overgrowth is covering way too many things all at once. That's crazy. Alright. Healers helping everybody as they move along to the north side of the base. Queen trying to beat on a wall. Sure. Meteor Golems on the bottom side. They have no support, though. Revenge Tower no longer hidden from the overgrowth. We do take out the enemy minion prince, but now the Revenge Tower is just popping off. Ice Golem freeze effect doesn't even hit the Revenge Tower. Revenge Tower just going for the Giant now. Giant does have some healers helping him out, but he's still toast. Still toast. And Henry just not able to do it. Super Baby Rage on the outside. QueeN doing some damage, but she's stuck on the enemy Barbarian King. She's not going to be able to take him out. Monolith going to eliminate her from existence. 83%. Nice try to the homie. They're at 8 stars after 4 attacks. Queen Walker's at 7 after 3. Oy. Whoa. What happened to my stream? There we go. There we go. Hello from India. Hello. How you doing? He's looking a lot stronger than last year. Yeah, we'll see. We need to see after the next update. The meta is going to change after this next update. If you want the original controller, 2021 PS1 is available. Yeah, I've been just keeping an eye on like Facebook Marketplace or something. If I see someone selling the OG controller, I might grab one just to have it for like a collection. Because eventually someday I want to just do like a trophy case with all the PlayStation hardware from the past. Which means if I want to get the full collection, like I'm also going to go back and buy like a PSP. I'm going to buy like the different versions of the PS Vita. Just so I have the full collection. 2021 PS1 is $50 new. Dude, I'm going to Google it. Did they just like recreate the whole thing? Or what? Yada. Earthquake. Giant Arrow. Lightning spells? Maybe. Yes, sir. But the Giant Arrow did not hit the left side Inferno Tower. His Giant Arrow leaned a little bit to the right, you know? Not everybody's is perfectly straight. Anyways, Queen Warden working their way inside on the south. Cool. Invis spell right there. My dog is going crazy, barking upstairs. Skeleton spell distracting. Queen trying to get through these heroes, trying to get through the monolith section. We do have the recall spell. We're dropping another invis, another skeleton spell to distract. All right. We'll take out this builder hut. We'll take out the enemy minion prince. Oh, you should have waited like 2 more seconds before recalling. You could have gotten the minion prince for free. Oh well. We're going to enter on the left side here. Let's do it. Dropping a solo minion prince. What in the world? That's interesting. He's actually going to get so much value there. Look, none of those defenses can hit the minion prince on the right. That's beautiful. Nice base identification from Mr. Yada. Everybody making their way inside. We are going to have to fight enemy ice golems. Oh well. Minion Prince will take out those things on the right. Queen just slowly working on these ice golems. Everybody else on the left taking a lot of damage, getting slowed down by the poison tower. Meteor golems with the healers, though. Trying to make their way inside. Fight the enemy world champion. King on the outside of the base. Gonna have to pop his spiky ball right now, and he goes down. Queen gets through the wall. Already popped her ability. She's low on HP. She's dead as heck. How was Queen on the other side of the wall? Did he have a jump spell? Oh, he did have a jump spell. Minion Prince used his ability on the right. Dude, is this about to be a 1-star? Are Queen Walkers about to 1-star when they had a big lead? Maybe not. Maybe, though. Freeze spell to help them out. Wardens with the last 2 Meteor Golems. He has the torch equipment on the Grand Warden. Very interesting. Not used to seeing that. Warden is going to snipe the Town Hall. So it won't be a 1-star. Lol. It's actually so close to being a triple if you think about it. Yeti Mite's trying to do some nice damage. Oh my gosh, they take out the multi-archer tower. Hold on. Warden snipes the scatter shot. All that's left is a mortar. Dude, he just turned this into a time fail. Imagine if he had like anything over here. A baby drag. It'd be a triple all day long. Hold on. Does he have the time? Is there a chance? 17, 16, 15. Go, Warden. Go, bro. 12, 11, 10, 9. The mortar missed. Hold on. He might get it. 5, 4 seconds to spare. Yada, I thought for sure it was a fail. He 3 stars. What in the world? Yo. That was nutty. I think it's called PS Classic. Let me see. PS Classic miniature retro console released by Sony in late 2018, not 2021. Yeah, it's got the OG controller. Ooh, it's $50 new. And it's an emulation machine. Does that mean you can't put any discs in it? Does it just have like an online store or something? JJ, what can you do? What can you do? We start with a Warden Walk on the left side of the base. Some balloons, some healers. We will funnel out the corner. We got super bowlers, no earthquake spells, so probably no fireball. We'll take out that multi-archer tower. We'll grab the normal archer tower. On the top side of the base, we have a Yeti. Sure. Sure. Warden going for the Expo. Once the Expo's dead, the funnel's pretty much set. Yeti will pick up the mortar here on the north side of the base. Archer trying to get some of these trash buildings. Hello, Tesla. We'll take out the Super Wizard Tower. Wall breaker works. Ice Golem is in. QueeN deployed. Apprentice Warden behind. Super Bowlers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wizard on the siege barrack, the siege workshop. Where do we use the king? We're gonna try to send him inside. All right. Everybody gonna go inside. Royal Champion deployed on the left side of the base with 2 skeleton spells. Poison Tower is gonna go off on her though. Slow her down a little bit. We're popping the Eternal Tome quite early here. Usually you want to try to hold it until you're into the core if possible. It's going to wear off, and then he's going to take a lot of damage going out of the core. King ability does some nice damage, dude. Earthquake boots are always epic in the middle of the base. Royal Champion took way too much damage. He just popped the Rocket Spear ability, and she died instantly. Didn't even get a single Rocket Spear off. That's unfortunate for Mr. JJ. Flame Flinger still chilling on the top side of the base with like half HP, by the way. Kind of a lot of wasted value there. And this fizzles out so fast. Beyond fast. I definitely stand by that statement. The Eternal Tome was way too early. Way too early. QueeN gets wrecked. Healers will die. Giant on the outside with the Flame Flinger troops can get a little bit. But this is a big old defense for Mr. Gaku. What's inside your old Flame Flinger? Let's see. Yetis. Yetis will get some extra percentage points. But, that's all. That's all she wrote for that. Can he get the NAS 69? He might. He might. If he doesn't have enough time to get the hero hole, that might be his NAS 69. Hold on. 2, 1. Woo! You love to see it. 4-star attack right there. Quick physique check? Nah, dude. Check back in 6 months. Lol. Ugh.
When the place.
Let me watch this video. So does the PlayStation Classic actually run PS1 discs? I don't think it does it? You could play Nintendo games on it. Lol. Boom, 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 boom. How to full screen? Click on my profile and go to the horizontal stream. Ryuta as Meteor Golems. 3 lightning spells. This is the final attack of the war. A couple baby dragons to start things off. Nice base building, man. Give away a ricochet cannon for essentially free. Lightning spells, giant arrow, snipe the bomb hive, snipe an inferno tower. I love it. Skeleton spell, queen, archers, left side of the base. Let's go. Wall break in, super barb to help out. Now the warden behind. We do have a recall spell. Send a cocoa balloon to test for the traps. Invis spell is in. Queen will pick up the ricochet cannon, then she should move left and inside for the revenge tower. I do like how we're actually taking out the revenge tower early in the attack. Usually, most of these attacks that fail, there's always a revenge tower doing full damage on the back end of the base. People really need to start thinking they should take it out early. Holy crap, Queen, where are you going? Ryuta! Oh my gosh. And the healers are in trouble, and the revenge tower is still alive. I was just saying how that was a good idea, and everything backfired on him because the queen was chasing skellies. Oh, that was so crazy. And the queen's not even going to go inside. Oh my gosh, dude. This is like worst case scenario for him. King on the outside will fight the enemy archer queen. We got meteor golems going in. Nobody's going to take out this revenge tower. It's going to do so much damage. Warden, where are you going, bro? Hold on. The warden ability clutching up. Is that a healing tome? Not an eternal tome? So the warden dies through it. Oh no. That revenge tower is never gonna die. This might be a 1-star. King, queen, royal champion, they're all moving to the east. It's up to these 2 meteor golems to go get the town hall. They're stuck in the poison tower effect. They're fighting the long shot. They're getting hit by 3 different defenses. Down go the meteor golems. This is a big old fat 1-star for Ryuta, the newest member of Queen Walkers. Rip. And he had the totem spells too. He could have dropped them there to try to help those meteor golems in the core. But he probably still wouldn't have got it anyway. That's a yikers. That's a yikers. Double totem spell, super wizard tower. Doesn't matter. Another nat 69, but this one's a 1-star. Rip. But the Queen Walkers will still win, even after the 1-star. They got 2 triples. It's 11-10. GG? GG? That was interesting. That was interesting. But alright guys, that's going to be it for today. My wife and daughter, they're waiting for me to go hang out with them. That was a great 3-hour stream. It was fun hanging out with you guys. My wife is scheduled to work tonight. And if she works tonight, she's sleeping all day tomorrow because she does a 12-hour shift at the hospital all night long. So I probably won't stream tomorrow. But I think they have too many nurses scheduled tonight. So if she gets called off and doesn't work tonight, I'll probably sneak in a short stream tomorrow morning. I think there's like another Queen Walkers match and a Carry Esports match. So there's probably like a 40% chance we do like a 2-hour stream tomorrow. Keep your eyes out for that. Other than that, I might not stream again until Monday or Tuesday. But it's been fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If my wife works, the reason I don't stream is because I'll be watching kiddo all day tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to stream and be on kiddo duty. Anyways, love you a long time. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe stream tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on if my wife works or not. Adios! And bye-bye.